Hello, Saber Forum. This is Daniel1988 on the forum. I'm going to do a review here of all of my lightsabers, or all of my Ultrasaber lightsabers. I'm actually redoing this video because I had one that was, I think, a little bit too long. Had a hard time uploading it on YouTube, but also I just acquired a new saber I got in a trade, so. Like the first video, I'm going to go ahead and start off with my stunt sabers. So we'll start here with my favorite stunt saber. It's the Shock LE. Like a lot of my other sabers, I got it with the quick disconnects, and I went ahead and added the Crimson Savior pommel on here. I think it looks a little bit nicer. I also took the Crimson Savior's red CoverTech wheel on here. And so if you remember, I got a special LED, which is in Sentinel Yellow. And as you'll kind of notice with all of these blades here, I don't know if you can tell, well, all except for this one here, but they all have the Ultrasabers Ultra Edge mid-grade blades. To my eyes, they disperse the light the best, and they make the blades, the color of the blades, more consistent from the base to the tip. So all these, the ones that I have, even some of my non-Ultrasabers lightsabers, I actually go ahead and put these Ultra Edge mid-grade blades on because they tend to look just the best altogether. So that aside, so yeah, here's this one in Sentinel Yellow. I actually went on the website a couple days ago and I was looking, and it looks like Ultrasabers, at least for the time being, I don't know if it's a promotion or it's temporary or if it's permanent, they are now allowing us to buy the form-only colors. Like I can get Bane's Heart, Emerald Green, Sentinel Yellow, Hot Pink, etc., Firestone Orange, all those that used to have to go and do the requisition charges on all those complications that they've laid out. Now it's just an option. You can just add it onto your saber. You just pay $10 more. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm probably going to be picking up a couple sabers in the near future with those options. So down here is my consular, which I showed. I went ahead and put the Bellicose pommel on it, and I recently bought a Deacon Silver LED or MLS unit with the quick disconnects, because this one also has the quick disconnects in it. And with the color discs, I turn it into, I don't know if you can tell, yellow. I think it's the orange and the yellow disc. I put them in there. So now this has the yellow color, which compared to this, the Sentinel Yellow is a little bit brighter than this yellow color. I don't know if you can tell. You probably can't from the camera phone. So far I have two yellow sabers, which I really love. So this is the one I just got today. It's an Initiate. It's a Dark Initiate V4. I traded it for a Dominic's V2 I had in Guardian Blue. It came with this silver AV switch, which I really like. It offsets the dark color, the dark hilt. And I went and put my Aeon V5 pommel on it to kind of give it more of a Sithier look. And the color is, as you can tell, it's Violet Amethyst, which I really like. Plus with this pommel and everything, it makes it kind of look more like a Sith saber, or someone who's just moving away from the dark side. I really like it. This one here is my Aeon V5. It's got the black AV switch. I was able to, thanks to both the Saber Forum and some YouTube videos, I was able to flip the claws around, find a way to do that. And I took my Crimson Scorpion pommel and put it on here. This one, if you remember, is also a Deacon Silver, and I have it in pink. So I think it's the purple, the red, the pink color discs, And I just blend them together, and it's got this really nice pink. It's kind of hard to tell here. It looks kind of more like a hot pink when you put it together. This one is actually consists of two of my stunt sabers. This one is my Initiate LEV4 in Consular Green. And this one is my Apprentice LEV5 in Sunrider's Destiny. So it's my, maybe put it like this. It's my double-bladed saber with two of the 24-inch blades. Now I have this coupler down here. I have it with one of the couplers. I'm actually going to get a different one because I don't know if you can tell. This coupler doesn't really allow you to match up along the switches. So the Initiate switches, or the Apprentice's switch is over here, while the Initiate's is over here. So they're on the opposite ends. However, when I tried connecting this saber, this Initiate with the Dark Initiate here, the switches did line up. So it's just kind of a heads up if you're thinking of doing that, putting two Initiates together. It seemed to line them up, but with different hilts, they weren't really lining up all that well. So I'm probably going to get a different coupler for this, and then I'll probably use this if I combine other sabers. So on to my sound sabers over here. This one is the Crimson Savior. Went ahead and put a Durinian, or sorry, not the Durinian, but the Spectre pommel on it. And put my Azure Durinians, or put a gold cover tech wheel from one of my other sabers on this one. This one's probably from my Shock LE. Just switched the cover techs there. This one, it's got the illuminated AV switch. All of my sound sabers have the illuminated AV switches. This one is in Consular Green. As you can tell, the battery's kind of dying out on it. So this one here, I'm excited because I just got this one back like a day or two ago. I'd sent it back to Ultrasabers because a wire had gotten disconnected. So all three of these sound sabers have the quick disconnects. So I think somewhere along the lines of me changing the LEDs and all that kind of stuff, it messed up one of the wires, so it was making sound, it just wasn't lighting up. So it's got back. Went ahead and put one of my Shock LE pommels on it. I also changed the color, so when I first got it, I think I got it in Violet Amethyst, and then I switched it to Fire Orange. Now it is in one of my favorite colors, Sunrider's Destiny. And it still has the blue light AV switch, so still one of my favorite sabers. But I think it looks really nice in this Sunrider's Destiny color. This is my my Bellicose here. If you remember, here it is with the silver cover tech wheel and the Consular's pommel. Remember, got in Fire Orange. It looks like both of these are running out of batteries, so I should probably get more batteries soon. So for all of my sabers, my stunt and my sound sabers, I've always stuck to the AAA setups. They don't last as long, but they're easier to and they're less expensive, so it's easier for me to buy more of the batteries than it is to get the charger and get the lithium-ion setups. Even on my most expensive sabers has really helped to keep those costs down. So anyway, if you couldn't tell, that I was in Fire Orange. And this one, if you remember, the saber that started all this, my first Ultra Saber, my first lightsaber actually, and it's what started this off. So if you so it's got the I think it's the Malice pommel, I want to say. I could be wrong. And it's it's got the light, the illuminated silver AV switch. And there it goes. Also in Sunrise Destiny. As you can tell, that's one of my favorite colors. I've got, so 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 sabers. As you can see, I have 3 sabers in Sunrise Destiny. It's one of my favorite colors. So, there we go. And I'm probably still looking to buy a couple more sabers after this. I'm looking at a couple more of the V5s, like the Sentinel LE V5. Also, when I traded for this saber, I also got, I was also given this empty Sentinel, empty hilt. Got some LEDs and stuff, and so I'm probably going to send this back to Ultrasabers, get it set up in one of the colors I have, and hopefully if I get this set up, I will go ahead and do a review video of this as well. So it's me signing off. These are my sabers. I'll just go ahead and light them up one last time.